What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. After Sound here, bringing you Splinterlands content every single day. We also stream right here on the channel every Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday morning, so come by and say hello. This video is also brought to you by my music. Since we don't do any sponsorships here, I'll go ahead and shill that. It is available anywhere you stream music today under the name After Sound, of course. So let me know what you think. Check it out, and I appreciate your support. Okay, I want to talk about SPS staking rewards today because I've brought this up in the past and was met with, I guess, like to be expected, a little bit of resistance. But now that we have essentially changed the way that voucher utility works and vouchers are here to stay, and we have developed the game a little bit further, like I completely believe that we should not be paying out SPS for staking rewards. It was something that made sense early on when SPS didn't have any utility, but there is significant utility for SPS right now. And I think it's enough for people to keep their SPS staked. I don't think a bunch of people are going to unstake their SPS all of a sudden because they're no longer receiving SPS as a reward. Now, I did the math here, and well, I didn't do the math. The calculator here did the math. I essentially took all the SPS that is currently staked, found out what the daily rewards are, multiply that by 30, and it's like 5.1 million SPS is still being paid out per month. And considering that we're only 3 years into a 5.5-year distribution phase, that's still a lot of SPS to pay out. I mean, we could shut off 5 million SPS per month, 172,000 per day, of which this, and here's the important part, this SPS is given out liquid, right? So it's immediately sellable. I just don't believe that there's a need for it, right? You already have in-game utility for SPS, right? You have to stake SPS in order to earn in the game, in order to earn SPS, in order to earn glint, right? So no matter what it is, SPS is also the governance token. So if you want to have a voice in any and all of the proposals that come through, whether, pre-proposals, whether they're polls, or whether, they actually become full-on proposals, there is legitimacy in that as well, right? You have that as a utility. And then finally, we've kept vouchers, right? So we're paying out 20,000 vouchers a day. That's not changing. Now you can get a very streamlined reward, right? So for holding your vouchers, you can either go and get the reward, you can go sell it on the secondary market, or sell vouchers on the marketplace. To me, that is more than enough. We don't need to be giving out SPS staking rewards anymore. Again, it made sense early on. You wanted to get people to stake. The game was still figuring itself out. And I'm talking about, like 3 years ago when Chaos Legion wasn't even out yet. But, there was talk about it and people needed vouchers and all this yada yada. But at this point in time, I think the game is further along. I think the development cycle is further along. I think people here who have and hold SPS are holding it for reasons other than getting the rewards. And I think, I know it would suck because people will look at this and say, well, hey, it's earnings that are going to go away, right? $1,400, $1,500 worth of earnings every single day without SPS even being above a penny, right? So that could go up significantly over time. But to me, that just represents immediate sellable, extractable value, right? There's nothing in the game that you necessarily need SPS for, at least, not right away. I mean, here's the thing. Sorry, let me rephrase that. There's nothing that you need in order to earn SPS as liquid, right? I've done videos in the past where it's just like we can make this staked, right? So that everything is getting staked and nothing is coming to you liquid. We've done that with a lot of the LPs, and I wish the LPs would make this move too. But with the remaining LPs, I don't think that we're gonna reduce or remove any of those. I mean, maybe we will. Who knows? But this is an easy one in my opinion that we could get rid of. It doesn't have that utility, in my opinion, or at least it has. I'm sorry, it has enough utility that this additional utility is just adding unnecessary inflation. We can reroute that and put that towards the reward pool. We can save it for the future. There's just, I mean, when you think about it, what's it, 5 million SPS per month is what it currently is. That's 60 million a year. Over the course of the next couple of years, that's 150 million SPS that we could stop from coming out just for this, right? We can hold it off, add to the reserves for the future. So this would probably go in line with the other video that I put out a while back, where you should be able to burn the SPS that's sitting in your rewards, right? So it's not yet staked, and you can't, you can claim it once a day, but you could also have the ability to burn it, right? So again, I think that if people need liquid SPS, or here's mainly what it is. What if people need DEC right away, right? Well, okay, SPS staking rewards offer that. That's really the only thing that I can think of. If you need DEC right away and, you know, SPS, and you don't want to go buy it from the market and you have SPS and you can burn it, that makes sense, right? Totally fine. Or if you just wanted to get your rewards, that makes sense too. But I think if we can pair this with the other change that I suggested of having your rewards be immediately available to burn for DEC, I think that would be the better option overall. So again, I know that this is probably going to be controversial, but seeing as I don't even remember when I put the last video, probably 6 months or a year ago, at this point in time, with vouchers now sticking around for the foreseeable future, forever probably at this point, I want to readdress this and get your opinion. To me, it just doesn't make any sense. It's unnecessary inflation, over 5 million SPS per month, and on something that already has utility. If you want to reward something else, right, let's figure out other ways in which we can add utility to something else and then give SPS out for it. But staking SPS, I mean, that's a core concept in the game. People are going to come in and do it just to earn rewards and advance in the game and be able to get their glint and their soulbound reward cards and build up their collections, right? To me, it's a no-brainer now. But let me know your thoughts. I'm curious to see if people still feel differently about it. I understand somebody's going to look at this and say, oh, you're just trying to reduce rewards overall. I mean, yes, like we're reducing rewards in a lot of areas. This is not targeted and saying like, I want you to make less money. This is essentially looking at it the same way that we did LPs, right? A lot of this is inflationary, and I don't know what kind of additional utility it's providing, right? I don't think that it's necessary in order to get people to stake as much SPS as they are. You're already getting vouchers. You're already getting benefits in game. You can already rent that SPS, right, in game. So to me, it just doesn't seem necessary. So I'll go ahead and get off my soapbox there. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Very curious to see if sentiment has changed overall on this, but that's all I got for you. I'll catch you all in the next one and see you around the game. Take care.